everyone.
Hello, everybody.
So we're in our car today.
We're in our Tesla today.
That's what we drive.
Not a Tesla.
So, quick story is we weren't necessarily going to film in the car, but my car battery was absolutely dead. And so I thought...
I killed her.
Yeah, because I'm not driving my car much. So I thought we would come in the car, because after you jumpstart your battery, you're supposed to drive around for 20 to 30 minutes. So
yes, you're teaching them.
Yeah, I didn't know that. You didn't know that either.
Yes, I did.
Did you? Even though we have this little kit to jumpstart the car we got when we went on a road trip, and Sarah was so confident using it.
Yeah, I was like, you put this here, you put that there.
I know, basically. So what we're gonna do? Our car has to run. So if you hear it running, I hope you can't really hear it. But if you can,
better catch it.
Yeah, if you can, it's just because we have to have it running for 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. But what we're going to do today, we're going to do a couple things. I want to talk about the video we put out on Monday, because we got some really good comments, a really good conversation in the comment section.
I have things to say.
Yeah.
One thing specifically.
Yeah, I want to watch a more extended clip. We're not going to drag this on. This will probably be the last video we do about this, but we just wanted to follow up from that video because we got a lot of good comments. Right. So I'm going to show you the extended clip. Camera adjustment. Sorry about the weird shadows and whatnot. So we're going to watch an extended version of that clip. We only showed the part where Christen went like this.
Casey's a babe.
She is. We only showed the part where Christen went like this. And if you guys know the video we're talking about where Christen said, "No, don't touch me." Yeah. I'll link it down below. She said, "Don't touch me." And this coach, well, someone thinks it might be a physio person or something. He's in full PPE practically, so I
thought he was going into surgery.
So we're going to watch an extended version, then we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to read a couple comments that I thought were really good too, and then Sarah has an announcement that she was right. Okay, let's watch the extended version. Okay, here we go. So here you can kind of see, okay, here he is. He's doing this.
Is he wearing a trash bag?
Yeah, the thing. And it looks like she laughs about it. Like, it looks like he's saying, "I'm going to pull them apart," and then he starts walking. Do you want to watch that part one more time?
Yeah, because
Okay, so here she is. He comes up to her, makes a separating movement.
Yeah.
And she just kind of shrugs off and says...
She's just like, whatever.
Kind of like practically, "Don't do it, but I'm going to go up there." So we'll watch until she shrugs her off in case anyone's not seen that. And here goes. Yep.
Funny.
Move.
Yank.
Like a little kid. I keep thinking like a little kid. Yep.
Yeah, like that probably hasn't happened to her since 3rd grade.
That's what people were saying. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is that I was wrong. I thought they were trying to move her to like the PK area.
Not necessarily wrong, but yeah, that was your interpretation.
Yes,
yeah.
That was my interpretation. So
initially, and you guys have to believe me, because believe me, I am a lot of things, but I'm not a liar.
Yeah.
Okay, so believe me when I say that my very first reaction was, I told you, I go, okay, here's my thoughts on this video. This is what I think happened.
Right.
I thought that he was going to break people up, because saying they were 6 feet apart, because he was kind of like motioning, like they're too, like, to, space out or whatever, get away from each other, and then afterwards they kind of spaced out.
Yeah.
So that's what I originally said. But then when Sara said hers, I was like, oh, yours makes more sense. It's more of a soccer thing. Because, like, why would you have to, like, separate 6 feet when they practically lick each other, when they congratulate each other, when they get a goal and stuff?
When they're doing huddles at the beginning of the match.
But I think maybe for TV's sake and for... I don't know. Maybe just look good. It's weird because...
The reason why it doesn't make sense in the soccer game...
I know.
...is because at the end of the soccer match, we saw them when they congratulated each other. They were all hugging each other. Most of them were touching each other. Most of them on the soccer field will get into close proximity and touching each other. Why does it make any sense?
That's why Casey was like...
Yeah, like, why would you do that? So why does it make any sense that he was so... Mr. Paranoid was so worried about them being together? Maybe you said maybe for TV, he wanted to make it look like he had a job to do. Like, I'm doing a job.
Or maybe that was maybe that's part of his job, to make sure everybody's 6 feet apart.
That makes sense. So he has to do what he has to do. But a lot of people said also when he touched Christen, it looked like he was touching like a little child. Like, oh, let me bring him away for like a little child. Yeah. But we got some great comments because, like I said, it doesn't make sense why he would care if they're separated when they're in such close proximity.
Also, is he canceled now?
I think, yeah, okay. And the other thing I don't get was that, like, right then, it was such a critical moment of that game. They were strategizing PKs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
for him to think...
But it's not like they were in an actual huddle like they do like when they touch, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to show you a couple comments. There were so many good comments, like so many good comments, and so many good comments about just he was completely in the wrong. Most people said he touched her like she was a little child. And I kept saying, it was like the thing I loved about Christen is that you can be gentle but assertive at the same time.
Oh, okay. The thing that is, if he wants people to separate and get 6 feet apart, why did he choose to touch her? Mm-hmm. Like, especially if he has all this PPE on and pretty much a hazmat suit. Like,
that makes no sense.
Yeah, why would he choose to touch someone by the shoulders?
If he's so concerned, why is he touching her? That makes completely no sense.
And was it because it was Christen, or was it just because she was there?
A lot of people think that he went for Christen for reasons.
If I was in his position,
I could understand.
Yes, I would want to touch
but
Christen
I would not.
as well.
Then someone else said maybe she didn't like she's had a prior interaction with him and she was not fond of that interaction.
Oh yeah,
that I kind of got vibes. You know, another thing I like to think about or talk about is that even if it's that guy barely knows Christen, you know, that they're not close friends or nothing. But the other thing, we had a couple people had kind of commented, and we kind of know about this, is there's been videos where Christen has even rejected TOBIN's touch.
Oh, that's an iconic video.
Yeah, I won't. We're not gonna react to it, but I'll play it somewhere. But when you see in the video, you know, TOBIN goes there, tries to put her arm over Christen.
Yeah. And
Kristen's not having it.
She's like, Daddy, no, not today, not today.
And depending on what their status was, it almost doesn't matter. Even if you're best friends, even if it's your partner, if you don't want to be touched, even if it's your partner, you have no obligation to let your partner touch you. So in that video, that the one with Christen and TOBIN, it's kind of like, and you know, were they maybe having a disagreement that day? Maybe. But that's generally when you don't want to be touched either, if you're in the middle of a disagreement about something.
Well, if you're heated in the moment, in whatever moment, I don't know. There's sometimes you don't want to be touched.
Yeah, some people's love languages are kind of touchies, though. You know what I mean? To be like, oh, it's okay, but
do you guys like being touched or no?
Yeah, right.
Comment down below.
But even if it's your partner, you know, or your best friend,
right?
If that person says, "Don't touch me," or my thing is, if I know someone's in a bad mood and they're not happy with me, I
don't even come in their space. Don't even look at them.
Yeah. And try to,
like, I do not like being touched. Like, you know, Mexican families, like, you have to freaking kiss everybody on the cheek, and you have to hug everybody.
Touches and hugs.
I mean, not with COVID, I guess, but like back when I would do that, it was so uncomfortable. I hated it. I did not like my mom would force me, and I'm just like,
you know what's good about that?
Gross.
Parents are teaching their kids. Even like Sara has a niece and a nephew, and her sister-in-law will be like, it's okay if you don't want to hug or kiss, don't, you know, just give it fist bump. And even if you don't want to give a fist bump, it doesn't matter.
There was times like back when I saw them like last year where I was like, oh, give me a hug or whatever. But then if they didn't want to hug, I was like, okay, that's understandable, because I remember being a kid not wanting to hug my aunts and uncles. So it's like, and the kid, and the parent's not making you hug the parent. You know what I mean? My mom made me do everything.
But we got so many good comments. Like, so many. Like, I love the comments. I'm going to read a couple. There was just so many good comments. It doesn't matter what his job is on the team or what he was trying to accomplish. He shouldn't have touched her without permission. She's an adult woman that can understand words and not need to be moved like a child. Good for her for owning her space.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm clapping that. I watched this moment live during the match and was like, whoa. And like others said, maybe he was trying to socially distance everyone, like I said, but he only went on to touch Christen. But whatever, he shouldn't have touched her or anyone, and Christen made that clear. Absolutely love and respect for doing that.
Yeah.
Agree.
100% agree.
If we had an agree button, I would hit it. Agree.
Yeah.
It def looks like he was trying to distance them while the cameras were also on them. As a former soccer player, getting ready for PKs can be pretty intense. To me, it looks like Christen was in the zone. Yeah. He came in looking to distance people, but why would you touch someone if you are telling them to be further apart? Exactly. LOL. I think it was wrong place, wrong time thing. When you're in the zone, especially about to take PKs, I guess distancing would be the last thing on my mind. Again, he should have just verbally said something instead of touch, but good for her for setting a boundary. It obviously didn't mess up the team morale since they won in PKs.
Exactly. So That's the good part. So, you know, we're probably not going to talk about this again, but the comments were so good on that last video that I just want to talk about it, and also say that Sara was right. That he was.
Sorry, I had to say it. A lot of times I'm not right. But this time
I was right.
So I had to
bring it up. Okay, so we're just going to talk about one other thing. We're just going to kind of watch some of the more videos that have been coming out from the training camp. We just released that video today to kind of talking about who was on the roster, who wasn't. Someone made a good point about Allie today, that I just read the comment that Allie and Ash are not included in the training camp. But one of the things is Allie has she's a commentator for the Orlando team. That's a big opportunity for her. And that's what she wants to do after she's playing. She's talked about it. She wants to do broadcasting. So
yeah, but I think soccer is life right now while you can get it. But obviously, decisions, whatever.
But those broadcasting jobs, those aren't easy to come by, I would think.
I guess.
You know what I mean? So that was another reason why she wasn't possibly included. Or it could just, but we actually don't know. I wanted to show you these cute pictures that just came out. I don't know if you saw this.
That's cute.
Kelley and baby Charlie. Charlie, look at, she has a cute little...
But also, why are their faces together?
I know, we're just thinking that. And then, did you see this one?
Who's that?
It's Rose.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, Rose and Charlie, they're about the same age, so...
Well, Rose has a daughter.
Oh,
Wilma.
That's true. Wilma.
No, that's so cute. They're about the same age.
Yeah, they're like besties.
To have an actual, like, small, little baby is such a cute thing. And then here's another one.
Oh, I love that sweatshirt.
I think that's new merch because Kelley was carrying a Goals hat when she first got there. So I think that might be the new merch they're doing. You guys let us know.
Goals sweatshirt is goals.
Exactly. Kristie Mewis this was on her Instagram, and it was just a cute. I love watching people eat. Do you love people watching people eat?
Oh, I love it.
I love watching
things.
people.
I love it.
She likes when the food like falls out of their mouths and everything.
Sometimes.
Okay, but we just like watching people. So Kristie uploaded this. It's on it, and
people shoving their face with food, just like gluttonous in a naughty way.
I know, right? And it's an absolute fuel shoveler, which is absolutely true because that is your fuel. Okay. Oh.
She's just not breathing. She's eating.
I know. I love it. That was a pretty quick one.
Inhaling the food.
See. There was another video. I think I lost it. Okay. 2 weeks ago, you had a prediction for the Chelsea Arsenal game.
Did I know?
Or and it was 100% accurate. You said 1-1 tie.
Wow.
Okay.
2 times I was right in history.
Yeah. What is your prediction for this Friday's game? What is the prediction for the score?
Okay. I predict the score will be, I don't know. I don't know. 1-1.
Okay. You think a tie? A draw?
Maybe.
It worked last time for you.
Yeah, let's go 1-1.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay somewhere safe because I'm thinking like, okay, the US, I mean, they're always good, but they haven't had as much training time.
Okay.
So then that's why I'm calling it a tie.
That's true.
But I don't know. What is Netherlands? What are their scores like? Do they score a lot?
Yeah, they really have. I mean, Viv's not playing.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
But the whole team isn't Viv, you know. So you're saying 2-1 USA.
I'll say 1.
Oh, 1-1. Okay.
1-1, 2-2.
This is what I'm saying, and it's kind of a cop-out. I'm saying 2-1, but it's either going to be Netherlands 2-1 or USA 2-1.
You know, I was going to say that too.
But I don't know who it's going to be. It's either going to... I don't think they're going to draw. I think Netherlands might win. They've been practicing so much together. They've had 2 or 3 international breaks already.
Right.
So I think they're going to win. What do you guys think? What have you guys been liking from the training camp videos from the Instagram? And baby Charlie. How cute is baby Charlie?
She's cute.
So cute. Just seems like a happy baby too. But being a mom is hard. I mean, the fact that Alex is there with the baby.
Now she has, 20-something other moms?
That's true. Exactly. Questions, comments down below. Again, thank you so everyone for those good comments on the Christen video. What do you guys think? Questions and comments down below. We're heading up to the game.
Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to the game? Wow. We're going to the Netherlands.
I wish. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.